Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We are back here with another Madden video. Today, what I got for y'all is going over the best safety at every single price in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Now, before we do go on ahead, get into the video, if you are new to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new. I drop almost daily Madden content on the channel, and my end of year goal for Madden 22 is to hit that 10K subscriber mark. Could not do without y'all, so like I said, I would greatly appreciate that. Now, before we do go on and get into the video, first thing you're gonna notice is what? I'm not wearing a hat today. Okay, yeah, I just got a fresh little cut. Rate the cut 1 out of 10 in the comments. Secondly, I am now back. I was traveling for like the past week, so expect more gameplay videos on the channel. I really do want to drop some fire gameplay videos. And if you have watched gameplay videos in the past on my channel, I think they are some of the best videos on the channel. But today we are going to go ahead and get it started with the return video of the best safety at every single price. Now, the first one right here, we're going to limit ourselves to 10,000 coins. Now, why is that? That's just pretty much a starter amount where you can get like a really good budget safety, right? And I think the obvious choice is going to go ahead and be Tashaun Jenkins right here, the Jacksonville Jags. Now, if you're just starting out, you can go ahead. I think he's better as a user. You don't have to use him. Maybe you want to go ahead, use a linebacker or something. This guy will be fine into his zone. He's a good budget option. 89 speed is not terrible. There are a lot of cards now that are getting a 99 with a full theme team, but potentially 90 powered up. Definitely a good little starter card, right? He's also 6'1", decent hit power, and 70 zone coverage isn't the best. It's not really too good, but like I said, 89 speed, 90 powered up, 6'1". I think he's a great user, and I think he's just a very good budget starter card. Now we're gonna go ahead, bump it on up to 20,000 coins. I think there could be an argument. I think Tashaun Jenkins is still up there, don't get me wrong. I think it's really between Nasir Adderley and Minkah Fitzpatrick for our next upgrade. I think I'm going to go Minkah though, and here's why. He is a speed point slower. It's 89 compared to 90. I don't think is too big of a difference, right? The reason why I picked him was 80 man and 80 zone. Potentially could also, if you go ahead, power just this card up himself and get a little bit training. I think on my Dolphins team, he needed like 5,000 training. He could go ahead, hit 90 play rec and also 90 zone coverage, which are two major thresholds. So if you could potentially power him up just a little bit, you don't need to go ahead and get his LTD card. You just need to go ahead and get the coins for training, and I think he'll be a fine option for you for a while. But overall, I just think Minkah, again, I think he's slightly better than all the other cards we covered so far. Now we're gonna bump the price up to 40K now. And if you're unfamiliar with how I make these videos, when I say best at every price, right, there are still a lot of good cards and you could choose other ones, but these are just my personal favorite at every price as we go up, right? So say you got a 40K budget right now, from like 20 to 30K, didn't really think there was any really major improvements from Minkah, but this is where we get something really good. I could see you going Taylor Rapp right here, but me personally, I'm picking up Deablo right here, and it's really one major thing. Overall, he's just a great card, but 91 speed potentially powered up, 6'3" as well. I think height is a major factor, especially on next gen. 80 zone coverage is fine again for a budget, but the main thing on him though for me, 90 hit power and also that big hitter trait. I think big hitter trait is one of the most important things in the game. Goes ahead, guarantees are going to land hit sticks, and I would play this guy at linebacker, and when I had him, he was just an absolute baller. Now we are all the way up to 70K, and the person that I'm going to upgrade from Devon Deablo is Jeremy Chinn. Now Jeremy Chinn is going to go ahead and be 2 speed points faster, going to be 92 speed powered up. The one stat I would like to see on him would be 90 play rec, but every other stat is perfectly fine. 6'3", again, that really good height. 90 zone this time, so he has the fastest reaction time he could get, and no big hitter trait, which does kind of suck, but overall just that 90 zone and that good speed so far combined with that height, he is the best safety we covered so far. Now we are up to 100K, and there is a clear person who is just better than everyone else. It's gonna go ahead be Derwin James. 94 speed powered up, gonna hit 90 change of direction, 90 agility, and 93 excel. Really, again, 90 play rec would make this card absolutely perfect, but great height on him, 90 plus zone coverage, has a good hit power and that big hitter trait on. Yes, he's one of the, like I said this before, I think he's one of the more slept on safeties in the game, and I really just think it's to do with the theme team meta. Like if they're, say theme team just got deleted, I think this card would be very popular. Now we bumped it on all the way up to 140K. Now this is kind of one where I could see you going in a different direction, just keeping on with Derwin James. I do like Antoine Winfield Jr. He has 90 man and 93 zone. I just really don't like short corner safeties in this game, so I'm gonna hold off on him. Like if he was like 6'2", he'd be better, but he's not. He's like freaking like 5'10". But the person that I'm gonna say that I think is a slight upgrade is going to be Troy Polamalu, who again, this is still just his legend card, but here's the main reason why. And again, I just said, oh, you don't like short corner. There's a reason why, okay? But 5'10" is really the only downside on this card. Going to be 93 speed, 90 change of direction, 90 plus zone. Gonna have all the traits on yes that you would like he is a trait demon. Also, what I like on him is if you like to blitz your safeties at all, say you're running like 3-5 wide or something, like going from 3-5 normal to 3-5 wide with safeties at linebacker, this Troy Polamalu actually has a pass rush trait on yes, which will go ahead and make him pass rush a little bit better. Most safeties do not have a pass rush trait on yes, so I think if you blitz him a little bit, you'll notice he is slightly better than other safeties. Now we went ahead, bumped it all the way up to 200k, and I think the clear upgrade is going to go ahead and be 94 Reggie Nelson right here. Going to be 94 speed powered up, and this is basically a perfect safety besides one little thing. 90 agility, 90 change of direction, 90 play rec, which 90 play rec is such a huge stats on corners and safeties, 90 man, 90 zone. So across the board, really, he's going to get the fastest reaction time. Like if this dude can't play good in his own coverage, no one can, to be honest with you. But the one downside on him is 5'11". Like the height is majorly important. Still has that big hitter trait on yes, and honestly clutch right here is a somewhat important trait. You would like that to be on yes. You like that to be on yes. It's not the end of the world, but you know, it is what it is. But overall, the card is very, very good and definitely like top end in the game, literally hitting great speed, agility, change of direction, the man, zone, and play rec threshold for right now. And now we're bumping it all the way up to 300k. So we're just at 200k. We bumped it all the way up to 300k, and it's going to be free safety Calvin. I mean, just look at this card, right? Like, I mean, potentially powered up, 94 speed, 95 agility, 95 change of direction, 95 play rec, 95 jumping, 93 zone, which the man is a little bit bad, but I don't really think man is too much of a meta, right? So he has 94 catching traffic, spec catch, all that, very, very good. Like if this dude is dropping picks, you just know EA just has it out for you, right? 6'5" as well, so just great height on him. Also doesn't have the big hitter trait on yes, which is a slight downside, but literally everything else from a coverage standpoint, this guy is perfect. You could use him, or you could go ahead just play him in the zone. It really doesn't matter. He's basically a perfect card right now. And this time right here, we're going to go all the way up to like 350k. Just came out Ted Hendricks right here. I could see you arguing whether what's it called, Calvin or him is better, but I mean, he's a 6'7" safety. Like that's really all I have to say. Gonna be 94 speed as well. The play rec stat, really, like I think Calvin will play better in a zone than this card, but I mean, the card is 6'7" at safety with 94 zone, 94 man. I mean, he's just absolutely ridiculous. And he's also going to have very good pass rush stats. So this guy is a prime person to one user or play a safety at linebacker. Has that big hitter trait on yes. Utilize bull rush, utilize fun moves. So he's a pass rusher. He could be a safety. Like I just think this card is so useful in so many different ways. I think he is definitely one of the best safeties in the game. And then for the last card we're going to cover, it's going to be the final, and who I think is personally one of the best safeties in the game. Honestly, I could see you saying Calvin or Ted is better, but I have to at least honorably mention Brian Dawkins right here. And the reason being is, depending on the theme team you run, he can get up to 99 speed, and I feel like that is so important right now. Gonna be 95 powered up on any team. Agility, excel, play rec, hits all the thresholds. Man is a little bit low, but I do not think that is the end of the world with this high zone coverage. Great run defender as well, big hitter trait on yes. So I think you don't have to say Brian Dawkins is the best safety in the game, but I think like I would probably pick Calvin or even Ted over this card, but I just wanted to talk about him because again, he could potentially go ahead, hit that 99 speed. So that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. That was the best safety at every price in my opinion. We started off with Jenkins and casually worked our way all the way up to Brian Dawkins, who's currently like 420k right now. Let me know down in the comments, did I miss out on anyone? Were there any upgrades that you would make? Because if I didn't say a card, like say going from like Minka to someone else, it's because I really don't think it's that big of an upgrade, and I'd rather just stick with like Minka or someone else, right? I hope that makes sense. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure to go ahead, leave a like on it, and also subscribe if you are new. I appreciate y'all clicking onto the video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. But other than that, man, has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.